Nico Hülkenberg, Gabriel Bortoleto. A little bit of information about both these guys. Of course, Nico Hülkenberg is a incredibly savvy vet coming over from the Haas team from last year. Had a very strong season. A couple of P6 finishes with that like midfield level team. So Nico Hülkenberg, incredibly savvy, veteran driver. He's been around the block alongside one of these incredibly exciting rookies in Gabriel Bortoleto, the reigning Formula 2 champion, won the F3 championship the year before. The kid's special. He's incredibly quick. But what are we expecting, Kevin Walker, for this stake Kick Sauber F1 team this season?
Not a lot. not a lot. It's not the best situation for Bortoleto. Nico Hülkenberg already kind of knows what's up. Just don't crash the car. If you're Bortoleto, you're just like, look, this is a stop on my way to getting to a top 5 competitive team. Yeah, and I think that's the thing that just kind of makes sure like, hey, you're not putting the car on the wall. You're not costing the team more than it needs to be. I think that you can have a little bit of excitement for Mattia Binotto being your team principal, but I wouldn't expect anything too crazy in the Sauber. I want to say they had under double-digit points last year.
That sounds right.
I would expect pretty much the same this year as well. But I will be kind of watching Bortoleto just a little bit to see what he can get out of that Sauber car.
I mean, expectations-wise for me, I think they're probably going to stay in last place. Unfortunately for Nico and unfortunately for Gabriel Bortoleto, this is just not a team that's focused on 2025. This is a team that's looking forward to Audi coming in, starting in 2026, and dealing with the changeover from the Sauber team into the Audi era. You've already mentioned Mattia Binotto, the team chief. They got technical chief James Key behind this as well. It looks like they're going to stick with Ferrari this season, but starting next year, they've got an entirely new power unit as well. This is a team that's got its sights set on 2026. This is
they had 4 points last year. I just checked. They had 4 points last year.
I think they got them in between 2 races over the last near the last chunk of the season. Excuse me.
I think they can beat that. Not to cut you off. Sorry.
You're fine.
But I think they can beat that. Just because I believe in Bortoleto. I think he can kind of do some stuff and shake it up. And like I said, like you said, Hülkenberg's a savvy vet. He kind of knows what this is all about. You can probably get a point or two out of him. I could say they might beat it, probably maybe 5.
I would hope that they at least do better than. I would hope they do at least better than 4 points that they had last year. But I'm not expecting them to really make any waves, break any headlines. This is going to be a team that. They are on the grid. They are part of every weekend, but we are, as fans and as media, really just looking forward to seeing what 2026 looks like for the Kick Sauber team.